been a real journey that we've done together. It's not about any one of us. So my Pathfinders Outfitters journey began very late, because I came to some of the first meetings, and then, as so often happens, I allowed myself to get overwhelmed with all the kinds of things that you can get overwhelmed with. And as Jen described very well how we do that in New York State, the state makes that very easy for us. And I was under an enormous pressure. And one day I saw the meeting was on my calendar, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go. And I was so glad I did, because I had forgotten how important and life affirming it is to just step back and breathe and reflect. And I got that day. And I think, Carolyn, I called you after that, and I said, you know, we got to do more of this. So the group of us all got together. And the first time we did, we saw each other in person in Bryant Park. We did a case clinic, and I presented, and I was able to really dig and talk with everyone about so many things that have been weighing on me. And I'm going to get teary as I talk about it, because I felt that the generosity I got from everyone, I will never forget, and really has helped me enormously these next months, these last few months. So I want to thank everybody again for that. And then people can talk more about what we've been doing collectively, but we started to get together more, and we got to hear from one another more. And I've been really inspired to hear how a lot of others do this kind of reflection and take care of themselves. And we are now trying to find ways to, and we've started to find a way to bring the whole staff together. And the idea that has emerged for us is one of self-care. And how do we make sure that we allow for this reflection and this time for self-care, so that we can really do and really be there for the people we support. And so the idea is for us to really think about creating a culture of self-care at JobPath. We have a culture of excellence, of hard driving, but we need that culture of self-care. I'm going to let everybody say more, but I want to show everyone the object that I brought. I don't know if you can see it. This is one of the most valuable things that I own. Some of my friends in this group may have seen it before, but it's a necklace that was made by my daughter when she was in preschool. And you see it kind of fits like this. And she said it was the key to her heart. And I really felt as if everyone in this group has opened my heart. And I think that they are all doing the same for all of us at JobPath. And I'm just really excited to see what's going to emerge as we continue on this path.
So just picking up from where Freda left off, so we've been working on having what we call lunch and learn sessions, I guess trying to almost like once a month, I guess, and just inviting all of the JobPath staff, whoever's available, to just take time, jump off the treadmill, and just join us to talk about, you know, things that are important to us, such as self-care. So one of the lunch and learns that we did was on technology and the impact that it has on us, both that's helpful but also detrimental to our self-care. And so it was interesting just being able to hear from everyone, you know, share their experiences around that, and also realize, you know, ways that they can kind of detach untether themselves from their devices and enjoy things that really fuel their soul and creativity. And yeah, so I enjoyed that very much. And so the next one is on self-care, as Freda said, and how we can make strives toward having a culture of self-care at our agency.
Thank you. And just to piggyback off what Elizabeth was sharing, one of the things that I really appreciate about this as well is the coaching circle, and how we became, such a great team through just meeting with each other, via Zoom. Like, we're not face to face, but it's just we were able to make a connection. And really develop a bond where we come together as an organization to reflect on what's needed. And before COVID, we were going about our daily lives and, taking care of business. And just like Freda shared, like, we worked very hard there. So just for us to reflect and just take some time out just to talk and engage and see what the needs are has just been so helpful, not only to us but to the people, to our coworkers that we engage with and that we talk to as well, just given the lunch and learns, which has been just one of my favorite things to do, because we all come together to support each other. And I think that's just one of the main things that we all need at organizations, is just supporting each other in our different roles. And just one of the things how I like to look at it is that we all have different functions, but we all make up that one body, for us to work and to come together and to depend on each other, that we're not alone, even during this time where we are like apart, but still we are together. So that's what I wanted to share.
Yeah, I'll just jump on that because you guys have said so much and so much. I don't want to repeat anything, but one thing I do want to stress is how the time that we come together is so special and it's empowering to us. So once we, like technology, self-care, we often find ourselves kind of having a whole conversation, about it. And we have so much information and we're like, how can we condense this to what we actually want to showcase and kind of give off? Because obviously we all have busy lives and are doing a lot. And it's like, it's helpful because we are our original models and then we can see how we can help others. And just giving that space to listen and truly connect has also helped, I'm sure, not just myself, but in every other aspect of my job. It's like with my coworkers, kind of sharing that space of truly listening and seeing how I can help them and ensure or remind them to take a minute for themselves, or, let's talk about whatever you have to work through. And then in turn, also working with the participants, it's the same thing. Like, how can this technology help serve you today, or maybe not using your phone a little, or different aspects of self-care. So it's kind of all in tandem. So it's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think people at Job Path have been hearing me talk for a long time, and this is a really great opportunity to see other leadership rise. And also, John is behind me. He's been helping out with you can just wait, with our lunch and learns as well. And like, so many people come in with brilliant ideas and random working knowledge and things that they do in their own lives. And it's just been a really cool space to share. And for me to kind of sit back and let other people lead and share and teach